We're in the dark. Let's say we're in the dark now. We're at home and it's nighttime. These will probably help push out a good portion of the light that's in the room, the ambient light, you know, from your overheads or whatever. So if I have one here and I have one back there, I may start to create that same flow that we have with a daylight idea, where the light's coming in from the right across the table, sweeping down, and trailing off to shadow, where if you don't have the fill, it may just drop off too hard. But this one might help kind of the left one might help let it drift off more naturally, where you have that nice kind of easy directional light. So the concepts of understanding and manipulating light can be applied whether you are using extraordinarily expensive lighting equipment, like on a movie set, daylight, which comes for free, or even something like this, where you can set it up. It's still better than the light that you have in your home, and it's something that you can manipulate a little bit more easily than whether you were just kind of shooting in an environment where you have no control over the light, or bouncing the light isn't really doing enough for the food. And the fact that these are balanced a little differently, and the light that's coming off them is a little closer to the Kelvin scale number that you're comfortable with. It may not be 52, but it may be 38, and that's certainly better than the lower end, so you still don't have to push as far in post-production. So I think this is a really simple kind of setup, and there's a couple of different ways you can do it. I mean, I've seen people do everything. I've seen people use their lamps, take the shade off. I mean, anytime when you can get practice with manipulating light, whether it be just daylight out in the yard or setting up lights and lamps and everything else, you're honing your skills as a photographer. You're practicing the manipulation of light. It doesn't have to be expensive to do that, and it's important to understand that, because I think a lot of people are under the misconception that unless I can afford professional equipment, I cannot make professional images. And like I said, you may not want to try to sell those to an advertiser, but the reality is that there can be still quality images that you're proud of, that are commensurate with your level of experience and show that you're growing as an artist. So when you do these things, be mindful and don't be self-conscious about it. Just do it. Just do whatever's comfortable. If you can afford this, then do this the best you can do it. Don't worry about whether or not it's the right thing or the wrong thing. At the end of the day, there is no right and wrong in photography when it comes to the final product. If you can make a final product that you're proud of and that other people think is beautiful, then you've done your job.